Hi, my name is Nicole from NicoleBrody.com, the creator of the Fit and Fat Free Pregnancy Program, and today I want to talk all about tips for IVF, for your transfer, your embryo pickup, and all the things that I wish I knew before, and anything that I can really do to make this journey for you a little bit easier, and some insights that I found. I chose to do this video today because tomorrow is my beta test, so I just thought that I better do the video before, because who knows what's going to happen. You know, if you suffer from infertility, this journey is just so crazy and we just don't know what's going to happen from day to day. If you don't know about my journey, just quickly, I suffer from secondary infertility, and I do have PCOS. So yeah, I have a 4-year-old and we've been trying to conceive for a few years now. I have written down a few things because, as I said, I'm still taking my injections and I'm still a bit tired, and if I don't write it down, there's no way I'm gonna remember it all. So first of all, you know, welcome to this journey. I know there's a lot of negativity around it, but you know, we're also lucky that there's these options of IVF that we can, you know, seek out and do our best to get what we want, which is a beautiful child, a beautiful, healthy child. So, you know, be positive that and grateful that we have these options. You know, I can say that because I'm going through it, so I do understand, you know, it is hard to stay positive all the time, but just keep in mind that gratitude sometimes brings a lot of positive energy. So let's talk a little bit about the process. First of all, I will say surround yourself in very positive people. If you can get a support network, I found it very helpful that I was fortunate enough to already be in this, you know, in this community of women who are trying to conceive. You're more than welcome to my community. You have all the links there below. And there's a lot of women out there trying to conceive, doing IUIs, IVF, and they are so supportive. And I guarantee you're going to meet one of your best friends there, you know, because we have this kind of, you know, we are a tribe and we are warriors, and you're going to really feel connected to these women, and you know, not people, you know, you might have great friends, but unless you've been through the journey, it is hard for them to understand, and it's a long journey for some, so it is hard to always want to, you know, lean on them for support day in and day out, and together with your partner. So it's good to have that outlet of women who are just happy to hear it and happy to give support and happy to receive it. So that's definitely a very good tip that I have. So when you're starting a journey, there's going to be a lot of appointments. You're going to have to be really flexible. If you do have a day job, 9 to 5, you know, you might need to work out some arrangement with them, let them know. You know, if you want to keep it personal, just let them know that you have some medical things coming up, and you're going to need to be flexible because, you know, it's your body and we just have to listen to it, and when it's time, it's time. So baby, you just got to go. So be flexible. If you work from home like myself, great. You know, just account for the time that it's going to take. I am going to actually create a downloadable PDF because I think it's going to be really useful for everyone. So it will be something where you can keep track of your schedules. So sign up to my newsletter because I haven't had time to do it yet, but as soon as I do it, I'm going to email everyone on my newsletter. So if you want that, just sign up. There'll be a link below this video. So what else? Flexible. Okay, so let's talk about the ovum pickup where they retrieve your eggs. Wear comfortable clothes because you're going to want to be comfortable, and be prepared. They told us about an hour and a half or something, but by the time I got out of the procedure, I was actually in a bit of pain. So you may not have pain, and I actually had to take a little bit more painkillers. So we were there around 5 or 6 hours. And because you've been fasting, right, for 12 hours before, because you've got to have general anesthetic, you're going to be quite hungry afterwards probably, and you want to nourish your body. So I got my husband to go get me a really nice, it was smoked salmon. I don't even know if that was a good idea, but I was craving it. I thought this is probably my last time to have smoked salmon. So I got a massive smoked salmon bagel. delivered by my husband. I thought that's the least he can do, because the food in there was pretty gross in the hospital. So just be prepared, have something really yummy and make you feel good, because you're kind of going to feel like poo a little bit. So what else? So yeah, don't eat 12 hours before, or your doctor will tell you that. What else? I can't even read my writing. No, I'm just gonna have to skip that one. Okay, this is gonna be probably the hardest part, apart from all the injections, because it's, for myself, you know, everyone is different. It is a little bit painful, so take time off, please. Rest, look after yourself. You know, you really want to just rest. Listen to your body. I exercised until the day of the transfer with my fitness program, so you can get more information on my website. So I was doing that up until my pickup, which was all low impact training anyway, but weights as well. And then when I had my the open pickup, I really have just rested since then. I haven't picked up a weight since then. So yeah, if you are an exercise junkie or you're into your fitness, just take it easy. This is just one time in your life. You're just going to have to rest a little bit. Now, for the actual transfer, you actually need to go with a full bladder. I really didn't know, and it was so funny because when I got into hospital, I was dying to go to the toilet, and they kept saying, "Are you drinking enough water?" I'm like, "Yeah, dude, I'm drinking heaps of water and I'm gonna pee myself." And they're like, "Well, you need a full bladder." And I said, "Really?" Because I was literally about to go to the toilet. So, and then I thought if I had gone to the toilet, I would have had to drink, I don't know, it would have taken me ages to fill up my bladder again. So go with a full bladder, or, you know, on the way, drink a lot of water so you're not like me wanting to pee yourself. It takes about 15 minutes. Yeah, it wasn't painful at all. The actual procedure, wear comfortable clothes. Now afterwards, I would recommend, I recommend taking more time off after the pickup. So after the transfer, just rest. Obviously, some good tips are keep your feet really warm. Wear warm socks, keep them heated. You know, if your feet are cold, or your reproductive kind of system is also going to be cold. I think it's actually Chinese medicine theory, but keep your feet warm, not cold. And also eat warm food. So you might want to prepare and make some nice warm soups, hearty meals, a lot of protein, a lot of fiber, a lot of nutrients. Get all that goodness into you so your body can use it for what it needs to do and stick those, you know, make sure that it sticks. The reason they say avoid raw foods and cold foods is because it takes your body more energy to process. So yeah, we want to keep all the work, you know, in the reproductive system just doing its job and not having to do extra work in other areas. What else? Okay, some alternative, pineapples, eat your pineapples. Make sure that you have your pineapples ready. You know, I'm sure you probably know, if you've been on this journey for a while, that pineapple have an enzyme, bromelain. I've done a huge blog post about it on my website, so I'm not going to get into it too much, but it's an enzyme and it acts like a blood thinner. So it's allowing all that blood flow to the reproductive system, and that's what we want. And during this whole process, please avoid stress. When you're stressed, it sends a message, you know, you go into that fight-flight mode, and it sends a message to all your organs that they're getting ready for something really crazy. So it's sending blood to the major organs, and because your reproductive system isn't considered you know, something that you need in an emergency, it kind of shuts off the blood flow to those areas, and it's sending it to the heart, to the brain, to the lungs, all those major organs. So that's a really big reason why you need to avoid stress. My top, please do this, your fertility meditations. I have a playlist. I will create my own at some stage. Listen to your meditations daily. Practice gratitude daily. You're going to feel really good, and also every night I set my intentions for the next day, that it's going to be a wonderful day and it's going to be the best day of my life. And I actually am a Reiki, I have a Reiki certificate, so I've been doing Reiki, but you can probably find some stuff online. Send good vibes to your body, very positive. It's sometimes really easy to get emotional and angry and upset, but just when you get into that state, go listen to a meditation and relax. I've been walking, and I did a yoga move, which is basically it's a 2-week weight move, they call it. So you just kind of lie against a wall and you elevate your hips and you put your feet against the wall, and you're allowing the kind of blood to flow back down. So that's actually a really great little cheeky move that you can do. And I did that while listening to my meditations. Avoid caffeine, avoid alcohol, and avoid too much sugar. Those are the things you really should be doing anyway. I have had a few coffees, I won't lie, but not many. You want to stay nourished. Every single day I have my complete protein with my fruit, veg, berry capsules, which are part of one of my programs. Cannot live without them. Just for my PCOS and this whole journey, I actually had 20 eggs retrieved in my retrieval. 19 of them fertilized, which means the quality was really good. And I had a hatched blastocyst, I think it's called, sorry. It was an egg, but then it turns into that. So when it hatches, so I had that egg quality transferred. So I don't know what the result is, but my doctor said that my egg quality and the amount that fertilized, which was nearly 100%, it was insane. And I really think that is just due to all the fruit, vegetables and vitamins that I get into my body every day, and I wouldn't be able to do that without my capsules. So if you want more information, you can check out one of our programs on our site. And then I have my protein shakes because some days I'm not feeling feeling a bit funny, so at least I know that I've got some whole food. So I'm not actually a protein shake, it's more like a whole food. It's like a meal, but not even a supplement. It has a lot of, it's dairy free, and it has just a lot of amazing things in it. So that is really good. Rest, stay positive. I have been told that, sometimes the first transfer obviously doesn't work. Don't think about it. I know it's hard because I'm going through it. I'm literally going for my beta tomorrow. Take each day as it comes. Some days are going to be harder. Some days are going to be easier. Meditate. It's gonna really be a massive part of this journey. And really help you if you are feeling good in your heart. And it's going to help, your baby to be, whether that is in your first transfer or your second, you can do it. There's so many women doing it. You're not alone. You can always reach out to me because of this whole journey. I'm so open to women, coming to me and just, holding each other up during this time. So I hope some of these tips were helpful. If you have any questions, let me know. If you want to follow any of my programs, let me know. Or just to, just keep in touch on social. I would love actually to connect with you. So have a fabulous day, and we'll speak to you soon. Hi, thanks for watching. For more updates and news, be sure to subscribe to my channel by clicking the link below, and I will bring you great news if you're trying to conceive and help you on your journey.